Rumble. So man, Rumble, third time loading, fourth term actually, because we're doing a good job. And who's doing a good job is Dr. Saphire Longmore, who rub them can in a parliament yesterday, like literally have them shame like a dog. Shame. When Dr. Saphire Longmore show up, their leader, the man that they call leader, who have the audacity and who present such disrespect of our ancestors to literally go on stage and reenact one of the most painful history in our black history. Slavery put chain upon black man hand, and I say he is the liberator. Say the black man is in bondage. Damn rent. Jamaica, have you ever heard the poem? They come with Bible in them hand, but on their ships or big cannon set up a plan to control the land and whatever. This is a strategy. Same one to be this big white knight, but are the devil in disguise who want to play and the people them ignorance or lack of knowing thereof. Can you believe this is shameful and pitiful? And I have been doing these videos to tell this man that he need to apologize to us because he created mentally disturbed image to me. So you can you imagine Jamaica, me present this to my little kids them? What would that be? And how would I present it without feeling guilty? And also Dr. Saphire Longmore present this, the same thing to the senators, the PNP senators, the Damon Crawford and the Janice Allen. That could they present this to their niece, nephew, son, daughter, etc. and not feel guilty and does not feel compelled to explain this, this graphic, this terrible imagery of slavery of a black man and a white man. Hey, and literally, Jamaica, they're silent, they're literally silent like church mouse. Nothing to say. Nothing. Can you imagine? Watch it.
And so, Mr. President, as we contemplate this piece of legislation that so much effort has gone into, our children need that guidance. And Minister Morris Dixon, I see we are bringing, and I celebrate the effort to bring technology to our children. Please, as I have said, let us remind them also of their ancestral intelligence to balance that technology. We do not want them to lose their identity so they cannot recognize when they are being manipulated into accepting a standard that is not good for them. And so, Mr. President, I took significant time after I saw the whole debacle that they were trying to create around me doing my civic duty to say to people that as we choose to impart on our children and take Jamaica, look at what has happened to Jamaica's development under this administration. Look, I can boast and I can say, any picture of my leader, anybody can put it out there. I dare you guys to do that. Any picture of my leader can be shown to our children. I dare the opposition to do that. And so, Mr. President, as we contemplate and as we seek to approve this bill today, this act today, I implore us to reflect on the standards that we seek to impart on our children, not just here, but at the helm of leadership of our country. I thank you, Mr. President.
Yes, Jamaica, they become quiet, like literally quiet, mouth shut, zip, because they know that Dr. Saphire Longmore, he's telling the truth. in relation to their leader. You can't have man like this here. Basically, we have the mindset here at the head of our leadership. Hell no. And also what make them even more quiet and shame like puppy dog is when Dr. Saphire Longmore literally make the statement, say a woman's strength alone them have. Them make a reputation of themselves in attacking woman. Like literally the lady divorce, okay, so what? That is not a crime, so to speak, but they make it be a scorn to the lady. Remember when time Dr. Saphire Longmore first stated this, unquestionable facts in relation to my goal in doing this type of skit, that something probably have feel wrong with him head for do this. They attack the lady and her marriage.
And again, I refused it. And so, I was told I have a target on my back. So I am here to reflect the standards of a woman in politics in Jamaica. And I repeat that if a male had gotten up and objectively pointed out that the standards being offered by the opposition of leadership of our country is not in keeping with what we want for our children, that male would not have been attacked as being bitter about the end of their marriage.
So all them attack and I call up my name. Them can't get me out of the game. And so if Jamaica is to compete in its peer group, the way in which our intellectuals and some of our public opinion leaders think about our society will have to change and understand that what they held sacrosanct a decade ago does not hold today. We must be agile. We must become efficient. We must become more productive. And we must become more peaceful as a people. And that is what this administration is driving for. That is not with any sugarcoating. That is not with any beautiful speaking. That is just telling you what the realities are. So I appeal to you in this promising season. Pay attention to the global trends and consider which administration can best handle these difficult seas that the ship of Jamaica faces. Who can best carry us into safe harbor? And who has been carrying us in these difficult waters without any form of collapse, without any form of overturning, without going astray, running aground. It is this administration. And so every week, this has never happened in the history of Jamaica. Every week, I'm in the field doing this. Handing over a major project, turning on a water supply, housing scheme, everything we're doing.
Absolutely.
Because we have been a working government, not a promising government. We are a working government. We are delivering to the people. And we do it bearing in mind that our development must be inclusive. You have approximately 700 acres here at Parnassus, a whole sugar plantation. This was sugarcane lands. And we have allotted 400 of those 700 acres specifically for small farmers. So I don't want to hear this argument that we're leaving out small man out of development. Rubbish! Everything that we do, we think about every sector of Jamaica. So we're making sure that our small farmers are incorporated and included right here at Parnassus. And then, out of that, we have allocated certain acreages for women, youth, and persons with disabilities. This is what development looks like.
Absolutely.
I should also say that there were some persons farming here before.
Yeah.
And we sat with them. Some of them are here.
Yeah.
And we said to you, look, you are farmers. We love you and respect you, but we know you're not the chaka business.
Yeah.
And I know you're not comfortable in a chaka business.
No.
You want to be properly recognized. And so they made sure to give you proper lease arrangements.
Yes.
Some of you went to Heart and got trained. So take care of our people.
That is it.
240 farmers were trained. That is what growth and development and inclusive government looks like. So all them talk and I call up my name. Them can't get me out of the game. So my friends, it was my great pleasure being with you. You have been a wonderful audience. God bless you. Calm down, grown up. Jamaica.